And here we are, the Weathered Report, St. Paul Street Machine Nationals with Ken and Jason. We're going to be riding down the road. We got as you can see out the front of the car, we're just going to do a little cruise around.
Say hi, Ken.
Hi, Ken.
I love that.
We're in the Black Cloud, which is my 1997 Lincoln Town Car, which is gorgeous. My dad bought it new, and I'm proud to be the purveyor of it until my grandchildren get it. But we're going to go do a little drive around here and talk about the cars, talk about the event, and see what we got going on there. Of course, Bruce and Chris both backed out of this because, you know, they have things to do that are more important than cars, which is, I don't understand, but
Neither do I.
Neither do I. Yeah, exactly. So as we're driving through this is the Minnesota State Fairgrounds, probably the nicest fairgrounds in the country. I don't know. I'm going to guess it's probably 300 acres, would you say? 300, 400 acres?
It's about the same size that I want for my own land.
It's a small town, basically.
Yes.
So as we're driving around, you can see there's just gentlemen walking around, because most of the cars are loud, and again, we're in the Black Cloud, which makes no noise, other than the air conditioning that you hear blasting right now, because it's warm out. But we're driving around. This is a great show because every kind of car is here. As you can see, as we're driving through, there's a new Corvette, and then there's a 64 Chrysler, and then there's a DeLorean, and that actually does have a flux capacitor
inside of it.
Yeah, that's it. It just showed up. It actually showed up 5 years before the show came on. 50s cars, you know, I mean, you name it, it's here. But more importantly, this is America, guys. This is Americana at its peak.
Yes, it is.
There is nobody here that's arguing about any bullshit that's going on in the world.
There's nobody arguing about politics. There's nothing being argued upon except for people enjoying recycling. This is recycling at its best. People restoring old cars when cars were at their peak.
This is a green convention.
Yes, it is.
Is what it is.
This is green at its peak.
Yes. And we're not actually being facetious about this, because if you look at these cars, these are beautifully maintained, well kept together. Now, if you think about if everybody did this in the country, instead of going out and buying some brand new car, financing and stuff, if they spent $7,000 or $8,000 instead of $50,000 and bought an old car and kept it running, think about what you're doing for the environment. If you give a shit about the environment, which most people do, this is the way that you can preserve it, because you can use these old vehicles. And by old, hey, you know, a 40-year-old car right now is a 1984. That is not that old, and it's a modern car that's super dependable. You can still get parts for them. They're cheap. Insurance is cheap. It's just, this is a whole different way of looking at the idea of recycling.
And it's not in a landfill.
And it's not in a landfill. Exactly. So, as we've been walking around, Jason's been with us since, he got here before I did.
I got here at 9 o'clock. I actually got here at 8:40.
Nice. I got here a little late because I had to go to urgent care because I pinched a nerve in my neck. But they found the Cobra.
Yeah, there's Corey.
So, but Jason, what are your thoughts? You were here at Back to the 50s with coverage. What are your thoughts about this show?
I am definitely coming back next year for sure. 100%. I am blocking this off my calendar, and I am telling the wife that from now on, ooh, that's nice. We the people.
Yes. It's
oh,
Camaro.
God, that's nice.
I love on that Camaro there, just to back up for 1 second and to interrupt, because it's my favorite thing to do with you, is. On the top of the door, the driver's door, it says, I know, license and registration.
And the blower says we the people, and has a flag
the blower says we the people.
But I am going to block this off my calendar for next year, and I'm definitely coming. I think I'm going to bring in my vehicle. It's nothing fancy. It's just a Ford Edge, but I'm going to have some of my vinyl decals and some magnets on there, and the magnets I'm going to let people just take if they want.
Exactly. I think that's a great idea. As far as, you know, a lot of the stuff we talk about is in marketing and things like that. And so these are opportunities to do actual marketing to actual people. And, you know, a lot of people focus purely on online marketing. Well, here's an event. There's 6,000 cars here. There's probably 70 or 80,000 people. that you can in person sell your stuff to, no matter what it is. If it's something that every walk of life is here. Black, white, Asian, Jewish, black. I mean, there's trans people here.
There is. And this morning when
no one cares.
No one cares. No one gives a flying F. When I walked in this morning, there was 3 black guys with these amazing muscle cars. And I walked up and I'm like, hey, is this your guys' cars? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, these are some damn beautiful cars. And they're like, thank you, man. And you know, it's just nobody cares. I mean, they're all about the cars. So if you enjoy cars, you enjoy Americana, you enjoy muscle cars, just enjoy what America is all about, come out to this, and nobody cares except for the people that walk in front of you when you're driving.
Yeah. We are driving an absolute silent car.
Yeah,
in a room full of cars driving around open headers and stuff.
That is, I mean, listening to those cars, I mean, just the smell. Ken, you'll have to let me know what kind of gasoline these people are using. I mean,
it's racing gas.
Is it alcohol based?
No, it's a racing gas. When you get up to the 108, 110 octane, it's racing fuel. It has a different scent to it.
Oh God, it is like
nectar of the gods.
Oh my God, it's like an instant Woody. It's like
it's
just,
nasal wood.
Yeah,
all you little nasal villi stand at attention.
Yeah, you walk around with a boner the entire time because the smell is so freaking good. And just listening to these cars, just the rumble of them, and just listening to them go before they screwed up with this whole emissions crap is just, oh my God.
The sound of a really lumpy cam. So for those of you who don't know what a lumpy cam sounds like, you start your car up in the morning and it starts up and it idles. It's just a nice little like brrr. Well, a lumpy cam car, it'll get into that, and I'll do my best impression here. For you, I will do my best impression.
All right.
You fire the thing up, and it's just like,
yes, that is awesome.
And it shakes the ground, and windows rattle, and your plates and your it's the kind of car you don't want as a neighbor. But I do want that guy as a neighbor because he does things. He understands that we need to, as a country, learn how to do things again. This is a celebration of people working on their own shit.
Yes, and to mention, the car next to me right now is a lowrider. There's people with lowriders here because nobody cares. But go on, Ken.
Well, there's every kind of car you can think of here, and even police cars that's going over across in front of us.
I'm drinking Coke, straight Coke. That's all I'm drinking.
Yeah, I have a Coke too. It's a straight Coke, and there's nothing else in it that wouldn't make it not a Coke.
There's no vodka in my drink.
It's a Coke Zero even because I'm healthy.
Me too.
I don't want the sugar.
I don't want the sugar. I have a Coke Zero with no vodka in it at all.
You know, like they said, I'll be politically correct, but like they said in Blazing Saddles, I'll take the ends and the chinks, but we don't want the Irish.
That was a good movie. They don't make movies like that anymore.
You couldn't. Well, actually, Mel Brooks could because
he's Jewish.
He's also walking the earth as a deity.
Yes, he is.
But anyway, so as you can see, as we're driving through, I haven't gone down the same road twice yet. We're driving through this thing, and right now I'm behind a Plymouth from Wisconsin, God's country.
Yes,
a Plymouth Roadrunner, as you can see in front of us, in a beautiful tint of green. I think they called that Go Green. I'm not sure.
Or Baby Vomit Green or Baby Shit Green.
It could be. Well, Baby
that chick's
shit,
not wearing a bra.
No, she is not wearing a bra.
Sorry. Yeah, that's my mind.
But we digress back into the world of cars. This is just one of those events that happens. These kind of things happen all across the country. This just happens to want to be one of the largest ones. And it shows that, look at people from all walks of life.
Yes.
There's Democrats here. There's Republicans here.
There's libertarians. There's anarchists.
There's anarchists. There's people that don't give two fucks about government. There's Muslims. There's Jews. There's Christians. There's atheists.
There's blacks. There's Mexicans. There's whites. There's whatever else.
And I will even say this, like you're saying, there's groups of people. Now, the groups of people will kind of hang together, but we're all talking to each other.
Yes, we are.
Yes, it's okay to have a group of people and a club of people that, hey, we like this kind of car, or we're all from this background, let's hang out together. But when other people come in, let's show them our shit. Let's talk to them about why I built this car this way, or this is a different style, this is a different culture. You know, it's the automotive culture, and I'll extend it to the bikers too, the motorcycle guys. This really is the world of what the liberals want of equality.
Yes, it is.
This is
equity. DEI at its fullest.
And there's a lot of shit talking. And that's the beauty of it, because everyone needs to be able to laugh at themselves.
Yes,
you know,
they do.
I'm driving around in a 1997 Lincoln Town Car that I think is the coolest thing in the world. A lot of people look at this as a shitty old used car. I don't give a fuck. But you know what? I understand what their thought process is. It's like, okay, this isn't a Hemi Cuda. And we talked to a gentleman earlier, a friend of mine, has a 1968 black 4-speed Hemi Charger.
That thing was
the
beautiful.
Top of the world, the Donald Trump of muscle cars. And I'm not a big Donald Trump fan, but I'm just saying, at the top of whatever ticket you are at, there's a top. This is that. This is the Pope of muscle cars. It's a black.
This is the Ron Paul of muscle cars.
The Ron Paul of muscle cars. The Bruce McGee of muscle cars. If I have to say that.
Well, what year was it made?
68.
So Bruce was what, 53?
At least.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was celebrating his 53rd birthday a couple times, I think, by then. But yeah. But Bruce, you're missing out on this show. Chris, you're gonna have to come up to this one next year. We miss you guys too. We wish you were with us.
Yes.
You could be sitting in the back seat. We call Wayne the back, and so you wouldn't be able to be heard, or we would just if not, I'd just roll the window up between you so we couldn't hear you anyway. So it's like a mute button for us here in the black cloud. But anyway, so we're here. We're going to have some more video footage and some other things we're going to be doing, and hopefully do some interviews and things like that. Today, I got Jason with me. Tomorrow, I'll probably be solo. You're not coming back tomorrow, right?
I've got both my kids at home with me by myself.
That's him saying he
not.
hates me. He hates me. That's what that
I
means.
will see if my kids want to come with me or not.
If they want to come. So anyway, you should bring your kids to this, because getting kids involved in this stuff will keep them off of drugs, because they won't have money for it.
Well, my kids aren't into drugs.
Well, they will be if they don't get into cars or something pretty soon. You got to get them into cars.
That's true. Well, look, my youngest son is into... you know what? There was a Transformer car here, so my son is in a Transformer. So you have a point there.
Well, what I'm saying is bring kids to car shows, because kids love this stuff. And when you expose kids to cars like this, old things, they see what design was. They see what America was. They see the way people are, the way people treat each other. Have you seen a mean person here?
I have not. And actually, there's a kid in front of us that says hate is a virus, and that's true. But going back to what you said, if people are working on cars, they don't have money to spend on drugs.
That's true.
Because you're broke.
There's my friend's truck. Is he parked behind it? Oh, this is James. He just built this truck. It's a beautiful truck.
And there's people here with subwoofers. There's Mexicans, there's blacks, there's blasting the subwoofers. And you know what? People don't care. They don't care. There's no fucks given.
More than that. So we were looking at that one truck, remember, with the humongous subs. The guy has, what did he say, 800 pounds of sound deadening in it?
Yes.
And this muscle car guys, classic car guys, new car guys, Japanese car guys, everyone's crawling around this truck just going, my God, dude, what a build. It's an area of the world in here in the United States, and it's across the world too. All of Europe has the same culture in the car world that is open to talking to people, appreciating accomplishment. It's the meritocracy, if you will, of you've made something, you've created. We just got a huge whiff here
of racing gas,
racing fuel.
God, it smells good. Oh, I have a boner now.
Yep, he does have a little boner. I can see it. So, anyway, we're gonna leave you guys with that right now. We're gonna have some more commentary. We'll do some more with this, but right now we're just gonna cruise around and enjoy it, and not have to have and not be working.
Yeah, and Ken and I are drinking Coke Zero. We do not have any liquor in them whatsoever.
Of not a drop, of course not.
We are in a dry zone, so we are completely liquor free.
That's right. We're in Minnesota, and of course, there's no guns in the car either.
And that is one cool paint job.
Yeah, there's some cool paint jobs. So. Anyway, thanks for watching, you guys. We'll do some more, and hope to see you soon. Remember, check out horribledesigns.com for all of your irreverent and awesome. Here, you've got stickers. Show them up.
I have got.
Hold them up to the camera there.
One thing that I've got right now is I've got
This is some America shit here, my brothers. My brothers and sisters out there.
So for this right now, this Trump sticker I'm handing out for free for every single Trump mug that gets anything that Trump related gets bought from any of my stores.
Let's get that right up there. So
it is on Etsy, it is on Amazon, it is on eBay, it is on my website.
Might I interject? You guys, we're not like Trump thumpers here.
We are not.
We're not big Trump people, but we feel that, this is the time that that when someone does something right, we gotta celebrate that. And someone tried to kill this guy, and that's not in the way he reacted to it. I find inspiring. So I was glad that Jason made these up, and I'm happy to share them.
Yeah. So anybody who buys anything Trump related off my website or Amazon or any place else like that is getting a free You Missed sticker.
Exactly. So with that, I bid you farewell.
And
go check out.
And also check out Mad K Studios for some awesome artwork.
What?
Yes.
Look, are you giving me a shout out?
I am giving you a massive shout out.
Give me a shout out.
Because this guy is like a ninja when it comes to artwork.
I am the car art ninja. I like
yes,
that.
you
I
are.
really
You
like
are
that.
car art. You are car art ninja because the stuff that you do is amazing. And if you like Ken's work but can't afford his paintings, you can go to
because I am expensive AF.
You can go to my website and buy his art onto other products, and he gets paid for that as well.
Well, and remember this, Horrible Designs is the exclusive licensee of Mad K Studio artwork. I do not license that to anyone else. I only license to people I know, love, and trust, and that's my friend Jason here. With that, we're Ken and Jason from the Weather Report without our other two bozos with us. But we just did this little shout out for you, and I hope you enjoy it. So making sure you check out the Weather Report site, Weathered Soul. And what is Chris's?
Apex Music Systems, and he also has Music Making Sense podcast.
Yes, the Music Making Sense podcast is fantastic. And even though Aaron isn't here, Aaron is a good friend of ours, and it is the...
I had to say it podcast. Aaron is a good friend of mine. I've known him since first grade.
Grown up with him.
We went to private school together. He is basically, the way that I've always explained Aaron is that if I had a podcast, a solo podcast, it would be his podcast. The way he does it is what I would do.
I do. So listen to that. Listen to Weathered Soul. Go check out...
Weather Report, not Weathered Soul.
You can check out the Weathered Soul too, but the Weather Report is what we're on. So he's correcting me in a correct way. So anyway,
yeah,
we're having fun. We've been having fun all day. It's hot. We're going to crank up the air conditioning, and now we're going to go down to the autocross and see if we can't get some footage down there. Hopefully I can run this thing, and we'll see. So thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Talk to you later.